Hi, everyone. I'm Alexandra. I have had the pleasure of sitting with some fighters out of Rose Muay Thai in Brooklyn today, and you are watching The Ones to Watch. I am sitting right now with Matt Albanese. There is nobody that I know that has more profound love for the sport. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm
Thanks for
good.
having me.
I'm good. Thank you for coming to sit. I'm really excited to talk to you and get some input from you, see how things have been going for you so far. Um, I'm going to get right into it because I want to
Yeah.
tell everyone a little bit about what you've been up to, what you've done so far. So far, you have done two events at Church Street's Battle in the Basement, where you fought twice in one event. And Church Street is a really cool venue. It pulls quite the crowd, and it has some pretty tough opponents, I would say. Um, then you went on to fight at RFC's K Series, where you completed three full rounds in the lightweight division. You also went on to compete in WKA's US Nationals,
Yeah.
and you did MDL, which is the Muay Thai Development League. And your last fight was for a promotion out of Campanella Martial Arts. I want to say congratulations. These are great achievements for somebody like you that's starting out, and you've done so much. We're going to
Thank you.
touch on a couple of these.
Yeah, by all means.
However, first, I want to say I believe that your teammates would describe you as enthusiastic and very passionate when it comes to Muay Thai and training. Um, can you tell me what it is that initially attracted you to doing Muay Thai? Why did you start doing this? Why did you fall in love with it?
Yeah, so I originally was doing jujitsu for years in high school and going into college. And then actually during COVID, we had to stop training. And then after I got back into it, went to the dojo. I was previously doing jujitsu with Master Skaya. And I actually got jumped on a bus uh, during COVID in Crown Heights. And I was like, well, shoot, I think I got to learn how to properly defend myself, not to, disrespect jujitsu, but just like to have a more standing up base and to feel more like confident out in the world and like, just to have agency over my own safety. Um, I thought I should learn. And then I really just fell in love with it. I always wanted to like fight in a ring, but I just didn't see myself as that guy. So I was like, that probably will never happen. But then getting jumped, I remember thinking like, oh shit, like it's happening right now. And then like, I mean, it was a traumatic experience, but um, I'm glad it happened because I saw that, maybe I could actually do this and enjoy it. So I really fell in love with it since then.
Well, I'm sorry that happened, first off. But I am glad that out of something so traumatic, you gained something for sure. You found something that you really love. You found something that you want to pursue. And I would say something that you are pretty proficient in and you're getting better in all the time. So it's nice to see somebody using a bad experience and turning it around and making it something to improve themselves, you know? So,
Yeah, it's like the character arc, the
yes,
origin
yes,
story.
that's
Yeah.
true, actually. You're a superhero in the making.
Yeah.
um, so, how long have you been training then? You said since COVID.
Yeah, so it's been about 5 years, which is crazy to think about because you still remember the first time like asking to spar and not being ready yet, and just be like, oh, all right, I got to keep coming in and watching YouTube and just like always like falling in love with it.
Yeah. Finding
Yeah.
some motivation and influences from there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You see clips, techniques, and then also just highlights like ONE FC, UFC, like all those gnarly highlights.
Okay.
BKFC, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We love our bare knuckle.
No, for real. Mike Perry. I love watching him.
Ah,
He's next level.
shout out to BKFC.
Yeah.
Um, so I'm going to let everyone in on a little secret of yours that in addition to fighting, or it's not so secret, you are a full-time teacher
Yeah.
responsible for molding young minds.
Yeah. Third
Um,
grade special ed.
third grade, wow. So they're little. Do they know that you fight?
Yeah, they do actually. We joke about it, and sometimes I take stories from training and mention it to them, and then in turn I take stories from the school and bring them to the gym. So there is an interesting
That's so awesome. Do
overlap.
they root for you when you're fighting?
They do, yeah. I've even shown them some clips because, you know, I know they're only third grade, but one of them's done boxing and, like, you know, I actually taught Muay Thai at the school for summer program and then after school program in the past. So they definitely know that and they think it's cool, and I bond with them over that.
That's so great that you're
Yeah.
teaching them that.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, so it seems like you're pretty busy then. I'm sure that it's challenging, especially when you're in fight camp and you're prepping to fight or compete and you're working full time and then you have the long training hours. How have you been balancing everything? What are like some of the challenges? How do you stay balanced? What do you do in those situations?
Yeah. For me, like, I'm a creature of habit
Mm.
and routine. Um, and when I'm training, it almost gives me an excuse to lock in and be like, you know, control your diet, you know, have a routine. I have my planner every day. So it's always like a small win to be able to check down. I went Muay Thai twice today and maybe I ran or whatever. So I like to be able to write it down and track that.
Oh,
And then you can see like what you've done so far. And, but in terms of the day to day, like it gives me energy. Like school can be so stressful, you know, teaching and stuff. But the second I'm out, you know, I feel like a kid when I'm on the mats. So, and the coffee probably helps some of that enthusiasm that you guys would talk about.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're very enthusiastic, that's actually good when we're tired on Saturday mornings. So not complaining, not
Yeah.
complaining. Um, so you fought RFC in the lightweight division. Are you sticking to that weight class? Are you thinking about doing multiple weight classes?
I mean, you know, if my coach really insists that I should go down, then I would muster up the courage too. It's just cutting weight. I feel like can be tough as it is, but I'm open to going down um, to do whatever would put me in the best position to like get my hand raised.
Yeah.
I would stick with 155 because I'm always usually taller than my opponents,
Mm.
but you know, I want to put some muscle on, but still be able to lose weight. So it's hard to figure out what I'll be able to do, but yeah, probably stick to lightweight or maybe go down.
Yeah. Would you fight at two different weight classes? I know that that's like a goal for some fighters. They want to like attain a belt at two different weight classes.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm just looking. I'm just looking for a win. I don't care what the weight class is. I don't care
Okay.
who the opponent
You just
is.
want the win. Okay.
Yeah, and whatever is gonna put me in the best position to have the peak physique of like not being too drained, but also not being undersized.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes perfect sense for you, I think. So you said you've been doing this now for 5 years. I'm sure things have changed in your training habits from the beginning to now. How are things different this year? Because I definitely think that there's been a lot of changes this last year for you, as far as I've seen in your confidence, your footwork, your aggression level. What's changed this year in your training from previous years?
Yeah, I think it's just repetition, self belief through like you know time put in.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I definitely don't feel like I'm close to where I want to be at, but I appreciate those words, and I would say I've definitely grown and like I'm continuing to. Um, just getting rounds and rounds, going every day, um, being willing to work. Um, yeah, and trying to visualize, you know, outside of the gym sometimes, thinking of like reflecting on past training. And I would also say there's a contingency of people now who we've been training together, and we're all kind of boosting each other up. And I'm always learning from them because I try to invite feedback,
Mm-hmm.
you know, so I can fix it and just get better. So I appreciate you saying that.
Yeah, I'm sure it's good because you'll have somebody see something that you don't see because you're not watching yourself do it. So that
Yeah.
feedback is actually super important, and being able to take it and not take offense to it. I mean, I've never seen you take offense to anybody telling you anything. So
Yeah, you can tell me anything, you know. I just want to get better, and I enjoy it. I enjoy it training. So I won't take anything personal. Just try to get better.
yeah. he loves, loves, loves Muay Thai.
Yeah. Ooh wee.
Okay, so I'm going to get into your most recent fight in a few minutes. However, I want to get some thoughts on what you've on your career so far, because it's a journey, right? And there's the good, the bad, the ugly. Um, I know RFC K series was probably not the easiest moment for you. I know after that you really wanted to improve on certain things, and
Yeah.
I'm sure that there were some emotions coming out of that, maybe some fleeting negative thoughts. How do you deal coming out of a situation like that and having all this negative noise in your head, or having some fears as to like your own abilities or overextending yourself when something doesn't go as expected? How do you deal with that? How did you feel about that fight?
Well, if I'm being totally honest with myself, and it's not, I'm not proud to say it, but I felt like at that time, 2023,
Mm-hmm.
I was almost just happy to be there, and that's not enough. Um, you know, you never want to lose. You never want to lose in front of people. Have a 10-8 round, your first round. That's 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 not good for your ego, for anybody's ego. But you know, I don't look at it that way. I'm more just try to learn little things. I was too passive. You
Mm-hmm.
know, hands like this. Didn't have the fundamentals. Didn't have my feet under me. Um, I would say it was a good experience, and getting in the ring, they're always different. You learn a lot from them. Like that one, I was too passive. Then the fight after that, which was also a loss, the WK, that one I was a little too like worried. I just try to be in the moment, and since then, it's always gotten better and better, being in the moment, um, and just letting the time in, the reps,
Mm-hmm.
letting that kind of take over, getting that sort of flow state. And I've made some changes in my personal life that are trying to put me in a better position to be able to properly handle business in the ring. So
Okay, so changes outside of training too.
yeah, just
Yeah,
like maturing, personal life, just trying to grow, trying to lock in.
I mean, I see a
Yeah,
difference, I'm sure. Yeah. It sounds like you learned a lot of lessons each time. So I would say that those were all beneficial for you.
no,
Uh,
appreciate
you made the improvements, and it shows. Okay, Matt, let's talk shop. Let's talk about your last fight at Campanella Martial Arts. I saw a huge improvement. I feel like everything that you said that you failed at in previous fights, I don't want to call them failures, what you took
it.
from
Yeah,
those fights, you fixed. I felt like you were more aggressive, you pressured your opponent, your footwork was there, you did not keep distance, you actually dominated him, I feel like, in the clinch, which was something different. You were brave, you were unafraid. Do you want to share some moments from that fight? What was your approach in that fight? What were the tactics that you were using?
yeah. So I would look at two ways. On the one hand, like I keep saying, harping back on the repetitions, the amount of rounds done in sparring. I feel like there's nothing that's going to come that we haven't at least seen. We have a lot of great teammates at our gym, and I feel like if I can spar these guys, anyone in my weight class, I'm going to be all right with. And technically, just listening to my coach, Brett, and Kim as well, listening to what they're telling me. Um, he told me to bang out the knees, to throw the knees, and they were working, and it was something I discovered. Like in the fight, I had never really utilized standing knees like that, long knees, and I guess uh, size wise, like trying to find the word, but yeah, with my frame, doing the standing knees is a good idea. And I remember in the fight watching him at one point kind of deflate a little bit from the knees and being able to pick up on that. That was a good feeling. But he was really good. He had really good boxing. Um, we were watching him warm up a little bit. Like, you don't want to you don't worry about your opponent. And that's something I
Mm-hmm.
learned in past fights is, you know,
Focus on you.
yeah, don't underestimate your opponent. Don't judge a book by its cover. All these lessons that you read about in the folk tales apply to yeah, truly apply to fighting. And this time it just the clinch work we do Tuesday night clinch class. Come, everyone, come, everybody. But yeah, just repetition,
And like you
practice.
said, you listened to the cues from your coach, Brett.
Yeah,
So he told you to make the adjustments and you made them during the fight. Was
yeah.
he so he primarily was he primarily telling you just focus on knees?
Um, I mean, hard looking back, it's hard to remember exactly, but I do remember him saying do that, and I remember him saying that this guy doesn't, he doesn't clinch. He had good boxing, but clinch. So just to do the knees, try to keep distance with jabs and teeps ideally, and then if he comes in, have the knee for him. Yeah, so that was really just I just try to listen to him. Ideally, it's like a video game. He's like telling me what to do and I'm doing it. Like that's the ideal.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a skill set in itself, being able to listen to somebody when everything else is going on. So you seem mentally prepared. You seem confident. MDL was success. I'm sorry. MDL was a success. Campanella.
WK was not a
Yeah,
success.
sorry. No, but it was because you learned a lesson.
True.
Campanella was a success. Moving forward now, what are the adjustments that you want to make for the next one?
Yeah, I mean, I'll take any opportunity I can get. And in terms of for the next one, for one, adding more like calisthenics and plyometrics outside of the gym, like at another gym, like weights wise, trying to get that reined in, get the nutrition reined in. But then for technique, just keep practicing whatever they tell us to do. I just trust the process. We got a lot of great fighters who have more experience, less experience, right around the same experience. So I just like pushing them. Shout out Johnny. I love training with him and Paul, all those guys. They're so good.
I'm sure they love training with you. So
we have fun. They like hitting me.
They do, and you like hitting them as well.
I
would say it's a mutual feeling.
Yeah,
it's
a little messed up friendship, but yeah.
Yeah. No, the best kind, because you guys get over it a few moments after you've hit each other. So, so we're going into the new year. There's a lot of promotions out there. There's Warriors Cup, Muay Thai Madness. There's AFL. There's the sanctioned fights for Church Street now, and you seem on a definite trajectory. And I think that you could definitely do one of those in the next year. Is there a goal for the next year? Is there a plan that you have for yourself? What's the personal goal? And if that's the goal, what are you going to do to get there?
Yeah, the personal goal is to get my hand raised. That's what I want. I don't care about the promotion. I don't care when it is, where it is, who it is, really what it is. I would do kickboxing. I would do Muay. I want to do Muay Thai. Muay Thai with the clinch. I want to do Muay Thai. But other than that, I want to win. I'd love to fight in New York. I'd fight in Boston, wherever they do it.
Wherever the fight is, you'll go?
Yeah. I don't know about street beefs, but yeah, anything.
All right. So do you feel that doing this sport has changed you as a person outside of, obviously, your skills as a fighter?
Yeah, I think it's given me discipline, or maybe my discipline has been able to show itself, reveal itself through this. But yeah, just putting the time in. I love it. Yeah, just trying my best to always get a little bit better. I'm never starving for motivation, because with fighting, like especially fighting, but really any sport or any pursuit, you can always get better. And the quote about a man who knows 10,000 kicks once versus a man who does one kick 10,000 times. It's like that, just doing the reps every single day, and it never gets boring. Your body will only take you so far for so long. But I feel blessed to be able to train and be healthy and not take it for granted.
That's wonderful. Yeah. We should never take those things for granted.
Health is wealth.
I believe it. So the immediate goal we know. Can you see yourself doing this in 5 years?
Yeah, actually, depending on how it goes, you know, because I want to get my hand raised. I want to keep fighting. There's a path to actually, I got my teaching English as a foreign language certification, and I could go to Thailand, teach at an international school, and
Oh,
try to fight as well. Not to say that'll happen, but that is in 5 years from now. If I was doing that, I would be pretty. I would feel like I'm trying to fulfill a dream. You know, most people don't get to do that, and even if it's far fetched and might not necessarily happen, like just the pursuit of that, like the man in the arena, just to uh, try, you know, that would be very cool. Or keep doing it in New York, keep training, Rose Muay Thai forever. I'd love to see what it's like in 5, 10 years, how it evolves. Um, it would be cool to see.
well,
So whatever it takes me, I want. Yeah, yes,
yes.
I want to keep training.
Well, I think that's I hope you get to do all of that and more. So you've seen the wins, you've seen the losses, you've seen yourself improve. You've given me good advice. I want to know, do you have any advice for anybody out there starting out on this journey?
Yeah, just do it. Like the first day is the hardest. Um, whether you're coming back from a break, the first day is the hardest, or your first day ever doing it. Because people will say, like, oh, you know, I got to do this cardio so I can be ready for sparring. And it's like, no, just do it. Just Nike, just do it. Just that's really the advice. Because I feel like every day when I go home and take a shower, like I earned that shower. Like, you know, I taught these kids and then I went and trained. So whatever gives you motivation, just do
Hold on
it.
to it and
Yeah,
go.
yeah. Take take yourself serious and just go for it. Because
That's solid
why not?
advice, actually.
Yeah.
Simple and solid. I like it. Okay, before I let you go, I know you gave some shout outs, but are there some people you want to thank?
Yeah, I mean, of course, Coach Brett, Kim, all the fighters there, my family, my parents, my brother, my students, the staff there, community partnership. Yeah, and really just my training partners, you, Johnny,
I got
Paul, everybody. Xavier's fighting soon. Um, everybody. It's just and God, everybody. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm appreciative of you too. So, can you please tell everyone where they can follow your progress? Give us your social media.
Oh, sure. Yeah. My Instagram is Matthew_George96. Um, I don't post too much, but you know, if some things start to happen, I'll
You're going to have
definitely
to do it
post
this
there.
year.
Yeah, check me out there. You know what? Yeah, check me out there. Yeah.
Thank you so much for taking time today. I would
Thank you.
love if after the next one we could follow up with you, see how you're doing. I'm
I
sure that
love
there's
that.
going to be great things this year for you. Um, thank you for coming here today.
Thank you for having me. More to come. Thank
Yes.
you very much.
I'm Alexandra. Make sure that you follow Matt on Instagram and you are watching The Ones to Watch.
Ooh wee.